actually having heart palpitations right now.
So afraid of going to even a cafe or let alone a co-working space right now.
Can't do it today. I just can't do it today.
Hi, I'm Yasie Van Tasie. Welcome to another episode of Anxiety Central. It's a big one and I've been putting this off for a very long time now. I have been working remotely from beaches, boats and boats all over the world for about 6 years. I'm a creative director and designer. I was a semi-digital nomad, which means I was based in Berlin, but I traveled between 3 to 6 months. In Berlin I had shared art spaces or co-working spaces, but in retrospect it was even an issue to me then. It's really baffling to me how I could work in sometimes seriously not optimal places, like on boats or in jungles where there was barely any Wi-Fi, and be so afraid of going to even a cafe or let alone a co-working space right now. But beating myself up for that is just fueling this anxiety, and it's just making this mountain bigger and bigger. I spent the last few days trying to really tune into this and understand what's going on. So here's the analysis. Number 1, commitment. When you're an anxious person, committing to anything can feel very daunting. And to be honest, it's also my personality type. I don't like to be tied up in contracts and things like that, so it can quickly feel like a chore for me if I have to go and I can't get out of it. Especially if something uncomfortable happens, then I kind of tie that experience to that, and then it can feel really overwhelming and it can feel like really a big resistance and fear to go back to that place. So for now, just for now, I'm gonna start with a casual option. Number 2, the validation of my work. One of the major reasons why it intimidates me to go to a co-working space, I hate when people look over my shoulder when I'm working, especially in a creative process. Things can look really ugly in between, and that is really, really stressful for me. I know it sounds crazy. I know that no one gives a shit. People just look at your screen. It's natural. So in order to curb this, I'm gonna have to do some DIY exposure therapy. 3, the social aspect. With my current social anxiety, I'm terrified of having to answer questions about my work or what I'm doing, or even the weirdest little small talk. I'm having tons of scenarios in my head of situations where it's getting super awkward and I'll be embarrassed and I don't know what to say, or I'll be overcompensating in a way and making a total fool of myself and then making it infinitely worse. But I'm really sick of not doing things just because they scare me and I'm terrified, and I just do not want to do that anymore. I've been cooped up in this place working for far too long. As much as I love this space, and at some point it was really beautiful, but now we kind of tore it apart. I'm gonna work on that too, make it a little bit more homely again, but it's time. It's just time. Alright, even though I know this now consciously, and I think that's a very important step, I've been visualizing that and trying to really feel that. I've done that with last week's episode, the first episode, where I kind of imagined how it would feel like to post that video, and to be honest, it was even better, and I'm so grateful.
Alright, so I'm in bed now, and I'm just looking at some of the reactions online. It's actually really funny to see that video. First of all, to see a video of yourself on YouTube, and then in the same day filmed this video, uploaded it, and now contemplating what I've done. Feels good though. I did it. My teeth are a bit blue because I had a bit of red wine. It'll be interesting to wake up tomorrow. Good morning. So this is the morning after. To be honest, this is more like the lunchtime after the post. I slept a little too long. I just had a look, and actually nobody seems to give a shit. I made such a fuss about posting that. My soul-bearing experience. Hello, it's Monday, so 3 days after I uploaded the video, and I just want to say really from the bottom of my heart thank you to the people who commented and sent me messages and subscribed. It really means a lot, much more than you might think, so thank you very much.
It was really amazing. It was even better. This will most likely feel like that too, hopefully. The thing about anxiety is I feel so afraid of feeling what I'm anticipating. Basically, it's a fear of confirmation or something worse. If that happens, if any of these scenarios happen, I feel like I will not be able to tolerate that emotionally. Like it'll break me or something. The reality is, from these small experiences that I made in the last few weeks, and especially last week, that it's actually not true. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to meditate, and I'm going to play a supercut of all my interviews, agency work, digital nomad experiences, all of that. I'll just play it all the amazing feelings that I will feel and how this will feel. I will really try to visualize how it will feel to do this, and then I'll tackle this mother today. Okay, I'm super nervous now, even though I just did that, but I have to do it. I feel like if I don't do this, it'll feel so much worse, and I've come so far. I'm filming now, the sun is shining, it was raining for 3 days, so it's now or never. Oh my god, and I have to add this, what just happened. Just filming myself saying what I just said. Literally in that moment when I finished the sentence, the memory card was full, so I just gotta go like right now. The laptop's charged. I'm just gonna go. Alright. Let's do this. This is not a joke. I'm actually having heart palpitations right now. Here we go. Hi. So are you closing? Oh, okay. Okay, so the place I'd actually chosen is closed, which is kind of hilarious now. But it's also kind of helping me right now, like take pressure off the situation. But I'll definitely book a space for tomorrow. Since the motto of this whole thing is fly or die. So I made my way here and it's completely full. So this is the second time this is happening. It can't be real. I couldn't find a spot at the 9 cafe, and now I'm in front of Sydney and literally every table was full. So I'm gonna try. Oh, there's one. Can't do it today. I just can't do it today. Alright, I booked it for tomorrow. I'm not in the best mood right now. I'm not just gonna show you videos of me succeeding at stuff. Because that wouldn't be real. What's real right now is that it's 3 in the afternoon on a Thursday and I'm in bed with my laptop. I haven't gone anywhere. I called them because I had a moment of energy where I thought, okay, just do this. And then I called them and they asked me all kinds of questions and kind of caught me off guard, and I had to give my website link and all of that stuff. That was a bit too much. I did the cafe thing yesterday and I'm proud of that, but when it comes to actually doing this next bigger step,
it's much harder. So I booked the other one now for tomorrow. And that's also one of the ones that scares me the most because it's a very small space. But let's see. It's like one of these days where the whole day is gone and I've just read stuff and researched on stuff that just gives me more anxiety. This is so many of my days. So many days, so many months, so many years of my life spent in pain and alone. At least temporarily alone. I don't want to show this, but I also don't want to hide this anymore. This is how my day looks like right now. And this is what always happens when I get super scared for playing somewhere or doing something. Just want this to move forward. Okay, so I'm going to the space tomorrow. I tried to pull myself out of this a little bit. I don't know, I read that somewhere. I think some of the icons, was it Elizabeth Taylor, or put some lipstick on, pour yourself a glass of wine and something. I'm so exhausted right now from this whole day that I can't even quote. But it does work a little bit to slap some lipstick on, and although the wine thing doesn't really work for me, I hate this feeling. I hate this drained feeling. I spent the whole day catastrophizing over things. I'm so tired. I have to still do my assessment. Alright, it's Friday. I'm just putting on my socks and going to the co-working space. I booked it for today. And I'm just gonna not overthink it now and just go. But I can do this. I am doing this. It is easier said than done, but I can do this. I can do this. Feels really good. Took me a while though, didn't it? Like really long time actually. But I'm really happy I did that. Huge step forward.